y'all already know who I want. I've been calling them out all day.
Two warriors with 67 wins combined.
This man is putting people in the hospital.
All four belts begging to be unified. And undisputed.
All right, a left back, clear left, all right, moving, following his back.
He rolls back from those punches. And they're slowly down.
What's good, guys? Prince Sports coming at you with another one and another one. I normally go on live like the weekends because, you know, I love sporting events on the weekends. So I think I preserve my energy for the big main event, which is this Saturday. Biggest welterweight fight in recent boxing history. Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford.
You gonna look like Benavidez.
Everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
Welcome.
Now here's the thing about this fight. I don't know who's the A side, who's the B side, because these guys are like equal when it comes to fame and being known. But if I had to give the edge to somebody, I think I'd give the edge to Errol Spence. I think he's the bigger guy. He's the bigger name. And he claims that Terence Crawford didn't face nobody. He claims that his resume is better than Terence Crawford. Now, that's a subjective thing to say, but I would say this much. Terence Crawford has never faced an opponent like Errol Spence Jr., and Errol Spence Jr. has never faced an opponent like Terence Crawford. So they both equal in that regards. But to say both of these guys have an equal resume, I think that's fair. I think both of them could have a more impressive resume, but nevertheless, they did face some key names. I think Errol Spence faced a little more bigger names, so you may have to give him the edge. That's why I give him the A side. But I know what you're doing, Spence. You're trying to devalue Terence Crawford's resume. You're trying to get the general public on your side. You want the people to believe that Terence Crawford is less of a opponent, than what you're bringing to the table. But if that was the case, this fight wouldn't be big, bro. These boxers got to be really careful of how they talk about their opponent that they're facing, because if you're going to devalue the very guy that you're facing, that kind of hurts the fight, right? So vice versa, it goes both ways. So this Saturday is a big fight, and who's going to win this fight, basically? That's 50-50 for me, but if you put my back against the wall and tell me I had to pick one person, shit, I'm going with Terence Crawford. Errol Spence Jr. at this point in his career came off injuries, car accidents that he even miraculously survived. You know, it's a miracle that he's still walking this earth after that car accident that he had. And then he had an injury prior to facing Manny Pacquiao. I think he's going to go into the fight a little more damaged goods. And he has more to prove than Terence Crawford. And this is a legacy fight for both of these guys. They can't afford to lose, neither one of them. Because if you lose your legacy fight, it's going to hinder your career a little bit. But at the same time, both guys will get credit because they faced each other in their prime. Right? A boxer is good as the opponents that's on his resume. So it's not about win and lose all the time with the sport of boxing. Okay? The fact that you actually face your legacy fight will give you credit. So both of these guys are in a win-win situation, if you ask me, because they're giving the fans the fight that they want to see. And we want to see Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. live in New York City, July 29th. The fight is going down. My money's on Terence Crawford. It is what it is in that case. Can't wait to see the fight go down, man. So we're almost there. Almost there. And they're doing their promotions. They're doing their shit talking. You could see All Access Showtime. I think they're up to like episode 3 by now. And you can see the hype building up to the fight. It's going to be a huge fight. Your boy will be on live for it. Can't wait. May the best man win. Sports out. Peace.